Hello guys, welcome back to the Air Corporate channel. Today we're talking about why are there millions of companies in Hong Kong that aren't in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is just 427 square miles, which makes it 80% smaller than Shanghai, 30% smaller than Metro London, and half the size of Tokyo. Hong Kong is also home to nearly 1.4 million legally registered companies. In terms of density, Hong Kong is the densest jurisdiction for companies than any other region in the world at 3,348 businesses per square mile. For perspective, the second most dense jurisdiction for businesses is the Netherlands at just 61 businesses per square mile. So, the question is, how do you fit 3,348 companies in 1 square mile? Before we get down to the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a like down below. In reality, the majority of companies that are registered in Hong Kong are not actually physically located in Hong Kong. There are more than a few reasons why this is the case, but let's go over what makes Hong Kong an attractive business hub in general. Hong Kong is a popular business hub due to its strategic position as a gateway both in and out of mainland China, its sophisticated business ecosystem, and its tax system. Physically, Hong Kong is also a major international flight and freight hub. With billions of dollars flowing in and out of the city every day, it's no wonder why Hong Kong is one of the go-to destinations for entrepreneurs. Growth still remains strong even amidst economic downturns like that in 1997 when the city changed countries and during the 2008 housing crisis. Offshore convenience. Companies don't even need to be physically in Hong Kong to enjoy the benefits that Hong Kong provides. Hong Kong allows for the registration of offshore corporations with a healthy and speedy incorporation process, which can effectively be done entirely online. If a company director is well prepared, the incorporation process could only take a few days to even a few hours to complete. While it might be simple to write off Hong Kong as another tax haven like the British Virgin Islands, Cyprus, or Malta, Hong Kong provides ongoing benefits to offshore businesses because of support systems in place by the government and the supporting organizations. Unlike other jurisdictions, companies are required to appoint something known as the Company Secretary during the company's incorporation. Company secretaries are businesses that are charged by the Hong Kong government with helping shuttle new companies through the incorporation process. Moreover, a company secretary is an offshore company's eyes and ears in Hong Kong that can optionally provide even more services that can benefit a new venture, even if it's entirely located outside Hong Kong. Company secretaries not only provide your business a legal address in Hong Kong, but they can also provide payroll, accounting, taxation, bank account opening services, and more. Hong Kong is more than just an offshore company tax haven. It provides critical services to business from the first day of incorporation, all without having to step foot in the city. Business ecosystem. Beyond convenience factor, Hong Kong is a popular business hub due to its location as a gateway both to and from mainland China, as well as a position as a global financial hub. The city is often busy with events that aid in business networking, hosting investors, and the government is actively courting foreign direct investment into the city. If there was ever a need for business networking or investment, offshore companies can still utilize the city as its networking hub to connect with investors, partners, suppliers, and customers. If your business relies on suppliers or manufacturers, then Hong Kong is also a great place to utilize as your shipment hub. Legally speaking, as an entity registered in Hong Kong, businesses can expect a fair and stable legal system modeled after the British common law system. The Hong Kong government is also running schemes through its many different departments and partnering organizations. Depending on business profile or industry, a company might find that the government is funding Hong Kong businesses with certain profiles, like technology, food and beverage, medical, and others. Government grants are also available in large numbers. Offshore companies registered in Hong Kong have an ongoing and active business hub they can access anytime should they need it. Tax incentives. While the term tax haven can be used to describe Hong Kong, it's clear that there are much more benefits offered by Hong Kong for businesses looking to go offshore. But that's not to say that the tax regime isn't a great reason to incorporate it in Hong Kong either. All offshore companies registered in Hong Kong pay zero taxes on any businesses they do outside Hong Kong. The zero offshore income tax policy stays irrespective if the income is remitted to Hong Kong or not, making it more reliable to open a corporate bank account in Hong Kong without having to worry about gray area taxation. However, beyond the zero tax rate for offshore income, there are other tax incentives that could help your business depending on the different circumstances you might find your business to be in. If a company ever needs to report assets in Hong Kong, the local tax regime is considerably more relaxed on what can be a tax write-off compared to most other jurisdictions. Finally, should a company decide to do business in Hong Kong, the local taxation is extremely business-friendly. First, newly registered companies are granted an 8.5% tax rate for the first 2 million HKD profit, which is half the normal 16.5% income tax rate. It's important to note that the taxable income is the profit generated by the company once all expenses are reported to the tax regime. You're not taxed on the full income you earn. Last but not least, Hong Kong does not have VAT. This is why it's important to have a dutiful company secretary and accountant who can help report your business taxes accurately to the government. If you ever get a chance to visit Hong Kong and you just happen to walk into a company secretary's office, you will likely find hundreds or even tens of thousands of folders and files stacked in massive shelves and drawers. Each folder likely containing a single company and, quite possibly, the entire company's existence in Hong Kong. So, how do you exactly fit 1 million companies into a small city? The answer is simple: on paper. How do you support millions of companies and ensure that they succeed no matter where they are? The answer is not so simple, but you can thank the work of company secretaries and Hong Kong's robust policy work towards supporting both onshore and offshore businesses. Offshore companies who dig deep into the resources available in Hong Kong are likely seeing much more benefit than just saving on taxation. So, the next time you hear Hong Kong called a tax haven, just know that this is an extremely service level definition. So, now that you know all these different benefits of setting up an offshore company in Hong Kong, are you wanting to come to Hong Kong to have a taste of that freedom and convenience? Sign up with Air Corporate right now from just $90 in less than 48 hours. And don't forget to download a free checklist of opening a company in Hong Kong in the link description down below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.